What's up, Eagle family? Thanks for tapping in. Real quick, man, I've been seeing a lot of videos about people quitting their job because they working in a hostile environment. They quitting their job because of the retaliation and the harassment that comes with the job. And I don't care what job you're doing, what field you in, there's going to be some type of, hostility, whether it's discrimination, retaliation, or harassment. But I need all my leaders to understand, I need everybody to understand that there is laws and policies that protect us from the wrongdoing of these managers when they want to come and harass us and put their work off on us, and they want to do all this other side bullshit. There's laws that protect us from how they treat us and how they talk to us in the workplace. And there is laws that is designed to protect us from discrimination of any kind. You understand? There is laws for everything. There is policies for a reason. So I need people to understand is that they playing you off of what you don't know. And if you don't fight, they just gonna continue to keep doing it. And if you leave, guess what? They just gonna do it to the next person that comes in. So really, you're not doing nobody no favors. And I understand why you leaving. But if you were that checked out, I feel like you need to do something about it. And what I mean is start using these policies and these federal laws against them. And if you are in a protected class, understand, if you are in a protected class, it's gonna be rough. Ain't nothing gonna be easy about it. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hard. They gonna come for you. They gonna use pretext reasons to get rid of you and try to write you up and harass you. But understand, at the end of the day, when you are in a protected class, you have full advantage. All you have to do on your part is document every time they harass you, every time you complain to HR about a manager and they didn't do nothing about it. Like, it is time to start fighting systematically. Like, now, I had my own experience with using these policies and these laws to my advantage, and me being in a protected class was more than helpful. Now, what I will tell you is that when this $2.6 billion impact happened at Target, that wasn't nothing but God. You feel me? Like, that was nothing. That wasn't nobody but God. Cause I went into this with no money. I went into this with no lawyer. It was just me and God. And I am the vessel he used to do this with. But at the end of the day, I was checked out. I was too checked out. I was just like y'all. I was tired of people. I was tired of management harassing me. I was tired of the discrimination. I was tired about how they was able to retaliate against me and get away with it and nothing was done to them. So when I went to Target on some bullshit. You feel me? I came to Target on some like payback type shit. So there's people that will come back and they will quit and just leave. There's people that'll get on the PA system and quit, and then there's people that'll come back to the job and they will shoot everybody at the job. Now me, I chose to handle things differently, and I chose to come back and I chose to use the policy and federal laws of 1964 to my full advantage. Even, like I said, even with me going into this thing with no money, all I had was faith, and my faith in God was all I needed to make this $2.6 billion impact happen. But now, what that means is there is more people, more black people that will get leadership, and they don't like it one bit. Look, let me tell you something. That $2.6 billion is exaggerated. Like, I could see a couple 100,000, I could see a few million, but 2.6 billion, to anybody that's been in retail as long as I have, no, that is a red flag. It's a publicity stunt. And just understand, when we start using these policies and these laws to our full advantage, I promise you That's how you hold them accountable. But if nothing is documented, then they just go keep playing you, and they gonna keep doing it to you. And it's so easy to prove nowadays because they so used to doing it and getting away with it that they are becoming sloppy. It's just like when I catch boosters or shoplifters, like they get too greedy, they get too comfortable doing the same thing that they've been doing, so they slip up, and they end up slipping up, and I end up eating off of that. You know what I mean? Now, everybody would be like, well, what did you get out of it? Don't worry, I'm gonna get mine regardless. But at the end of the day, the people that is coming from behind me gets better opportunities in the workplace because of the pressure that I put on Target by using these policies and using these laws and documenting every time they harassed me, they retaliated against me, and proving to the EEOC how they discriminated against me. You feel me? So just understand, if you are in a protected class, you have full advantage. Start using these policies, start using these federal laws to your full advantage. Now, laws vary from state to state, but when it comes to federal law, that applies to everybody in the United States. And so if you can prove that your employer is breaking the rules, the same rules that they've been writing, if you can prove that they are breaking federal law, it is your duty to stand up and fight. It is your duty to stand up and fight. If not, they just gonna keep getting away with it. So I had to come up on here real quick before I clock in for work and just give y'all a little bit of game. It's your boy Eagle Eye Miller. Till next time, raw and unscripted.
Hometown Mega Seller has a new sales target: Black-owned businesses.
I launched the brand in 2020.
Like Indianapolis native Jasmine Foster, who launched her stationery company, Be Rooted, last summer.
I never really felt like there was representation in that aisle. When we did see people on the covers of journals and stationery, they were always white women. And so I really wanted to create a brand that made young Black girls and women of color feel seen.
She pitched her product to Target in November, and last month, her journals went on sale on Target's huge platform.
I'm so impressed with them doubling down and putting their money where their mouth is and really supporting Black-owned brands.
Target's announcement Wednesday to invest $2 billion over the next 5 years with Black-owned businesses, increase the number of products carried from Black-owned businesses to at least 500, offer more partnerships with Black-owned marketing and construction companies, and offer support and growth potential for new Black entrepreneurs.
Having a partner that's willing to, help see where you're going, but also work with you where you are.
In a press release, Target's Chief Growth Officer, Christina Hennington, said, quote, "We have a rich history of working with diverse businesses, but there's more we can do to spark change across the retail industry, support the Black community, and ensure Black guests feel welcomed and represented when they shop at Target." In Minnetonka, Chris Aramsky, KARE 11 News.
Target says today's announcement builds on other commitments the company has made, like increasing Black Target employees by 20% over the next 3 years.